but
100%, yeah.
if it's making the team play better, I feel like as a sub sometimes you got to forget the numbers a little bit. Like if it's leading to some map wins, if we feel like we are improving,
That
seems to be the mix that works.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. And yeah, in a moment like this, down 0-1, losers bracket run, you're looking at this guy on the left in Dashy, right? This is his team now, right? He's made some of these bigger decisions.
Well,
this is that guy.
And that's what I'm wondering. Like, you know, we talk about maybe feeling the pressure on the optics side. Like, probably no one more than him. I would think, based on how everything went down with Rambo and just this entire like year of him off the team, on the team, like all the drama that went with that. Then you got Seth's line, you know, in his retirement thing, where it's sort of like I'm falling so you can get up type thing. You've got to be feeling it. Now, can you put on your bread and butter when you first came in, maybe him and TJ for that optic team, like search and destroy is where he can take over and have those highlight positions. The time is now where you've got to step it up in a big way for this roster. We'll see if Optic can do it, but thank you again for the patience. We're just waiting to get in. I've heard we just got game ready, so we should be back in momentarily, but hope everyone at home and everyone in attendance here is having a goddamn sexy time enjoying the broadcast.
Sexy time, sexy shirt, Maven Day.
Woo!
You're just fired up, dude.
Yeah, feel a little bit twisted. Having some fun with my buddy.
Yeah, but then when you look overall at this map for Fortress, I think Shotzi again is the one you kind of circle, because it feels like this guy just goes and does some things that are just unheard of, unspeakable of. He can just win them the round.
Well, I think in the search yesterday, it was just some odd moments, some odd plays. Just a little over-aggressive at times, just sort of those like, turn off your brain and you hit something just when you shouldn't.
Sounds about right.
Can they clean that up? Yeah, can they clean that up?
It's going to happen with this team.
Yeah, no, it is. You're going to live and die by that type of stuff. 100%. But Dashy, who you want to get out to a good start, he'll be the opening first blood.
Yeah, and sort of what we've seen is now kind of this sort of default, you know, defense where you have a couple of players around, closed and open, him top maps. You can see the cross. So they're going to call that out. They know there's no trophies. It's early in round one. That's going to connect. There we go. Nice nade with Shotzi with the frags instead of the Semtex. The wall bangs come through, and now you have a 2 versus 4.
Yeah, love that. You said no trophies, little round one strat. Just pick off the player, playing it backstage, and that's exactly what will happen. Now you got to close out this round in the 4 versus 2, but still taking their time, you know, pushing through these double doors. You can get caught. Some tags to either. Pollux is going to push out, but the trade is there. That's a big one from Dashy, because Pollux gets away with his life. Suddenly you're in a 2v3. Things can get interesting as doors are rendering in front of us. Nasty now from up top. Takes that first fight. 1v3 down to a 1v2.
Nice, Deddy. Do you want to invest it or just save it? It looks like he's just going to save it for now. Maybe if he finds another pick and go to that spot where Shotzi is. And well, Shotzi does what he does best. Plays his life, throws a little snake, a little shimmy, finds the kill.
Yeah, and he's re-peeking that knowing the help is there for the trade.
I don't know, he repeat that pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, Hooks reacted right in front of him. But yeah, there's maybe a chance he drops there. He's able to get out, but doesn't matter when you finish the kill. You got something to feel good about right now in the crowd. You get the round one win, and it is comfortable. Not going to Riley something behind that. Shotzi's POV. Still be full stun inside. He's got Deddy to work with, though. And they're starting to work their way up to this A site.
Yeah, bomb already going down. I mean, he saw nobody cross. Maybe you have a trophy to protect that player on the A bomb. Bomb down now, 4 versus 4 retake. This is where we're going to see dead silences invested on both sides. Dashy's going to find another first blood, but a quick trade.
Yeah, I thought that timing was abysmal for a second, but he at least got a pick. And now he gets Mixie. Side chow from Hoops. Some nice tags in. 2 versus 2.
This is just all about these timings. Diamonds with Deddy. What a read. Hook, I'm pretty sure he has Deddy there. Maybe it runs out. Nasty's going to find Ghosty. There is the retake in round 2.
What was the big moment in that round for you where it started to maybe flip on its head? I know it got a little chaotic in the mid-game, just gunfight after gunfight.
Yeah, I think right there is just Hook getting picked, right? He's kind of the guy buying time inside of Art. You usually have a player like Ghosty and AR in the backstory watching the bomb, making sure nobody's on the defuse. And maybe it's just a question of, does Hook go through top Art there? Maybe he jumps to the backside steps to find that kill when he had early shots in. But He decides to try to jump out the front, and he gets caught.
Yeah, Skrapz there with the read. I didn't see if he popped the Deddy before, if it was a great read or he's hurt him. I wasn't sure, but.
Well, he had it on. I don't think it reset, so it probably hurt him.
Yeah, yeah. That or a great read, but probably more the audio. Shotzzy eyes on one, just trying to get out with his life and able to finesse away for now. That stun's going to hit half the roster as they're posted up outside. A lot of utility being invested from either side. Bomb still has not yet been planted, just picking a trophy. Is his team just getting the grunt work done?
Yeah, I mean, you saw early aggression, but they kind of get caught. It was very much a early arts push, but Shotzzy goes right back to the window. The nade's able to connect. Asim challenges the second. But we're into a 3-on-3 as bombs planted. Another retake scenario.
I think he knows after he destroyed the trophy is Nate hit a couple of players probably, so he is sending it, but set up in the back steps. It will be Skrapz. It takes that fight. Ghosty last alive, and he will be picked. And I think Asim knows. Taking out that trophy, getting the damage in, really kind of the opener there to start to peel apart the setup from Optic.
Yeah, I mean, these last 2 rounds, really the difference for me is you're finding sort of the players who are trying to make plays. On one end, it's Shotzzy who jumps up top. On that round earlier, it was Hook in the 2-on-2 who's trying to find the route. So you're not allowing the sub players for Optic to, well, go rogue and make those plays.
Yeah, it's like tough here to do it at times, but like once you get into your spots, like.
Well, and if timings are going
oh,
away,
yeah, it's just like you're
over.
chasing a ghost. They got Deddy. It's like, where are they? Well, the stun won't connect. As they were looking for maybe a pick out there mid-map, but see if Nasty's nade will hit, and it will. Connects, hits the shots. First blood is there. He is at 5-1. What a series so far for this young man. Pop off in the hard point. Excellent stuff so far here in the search. Another pick going to come through for London. Is Paulx able to find it onto Ghosty? Now you're in a 2v4 if you're Optic. And this is one of those rounds, man. You go in a 3-1 hole, you feel you're starting to lose a grip on it. You'd love some kind of wild clutch here, maybe a chance for it. But now it gets a little bit tougher.
Yeah, 1v3 for Hook. He does have the AR and the sub to work with. Gonna check the bomb. Timing gonna go. Oh, doesn't finish the kill.
There we go.
But still time to work with. 30 seconds left. And Hooch is buying time. He knows he has to peek it once again. Gets on it, doesn't see anything. This is beautiful out of Hook right now. Paul is on the chase. But Hook, he is reading this so well. He's gotta go on to check the bomb. Deddy popped again. He gets off of it. He got off of it. He got off of it. Who?
Oh, what is
he finds it on time. He clutches it. He did it. He does it. What a clutch out of Hook.
And I don't know if they meant to hop off it or what. It was about halfway, right?
I don't know. I feel you got to stick that. Check out that emotion from that guy on the left.
Oh, he's fired.
He is pumped.
I thought it was about halfway.
Well, and what did I say right before that round?
He had to have dropped it on accident. He picked it right back up.
And you didn't allow Shotzzy and Hook to make plays that round. Well, they leave the man, and they don't find the kill.
Dude, I was getting nervous because he never reloaded the tack, and there were like 6 bullets. And the one time I thought he was going to chow with it, I'm like, oh god.
Maybe a lifeline there for Optic, but early in this round, they getting picked apart once again. Hook, oh, thought he was going to have a freebie there, but it seemed with a nice snap.
Quickly.
That's one way to forget about that.
Yeah, quickly. Dashy 1v4. Just absolute beams out of the young man there to get 1 pick, but obviously lots more to do, but the beams
no, we're not
keep on hitting.
Are we? We're not doing this again, are we?
He's got ready to go. Big old Brucey, can he make the play? It's
probably
and Paulx that are left.
Right, he's got to defuse a little bit of a different scenario.
He's just kind of have to go.
He's got to go. He's read this. He saw his spots.
Ah,
oh my goodness.
He hit a hipfire bullet too, I think.
Snap comes in, but it's these early rounds at London. They are just running away with it. I mean, they're playing very patient. They're finding those early picks. You're shutting guys down like Shotzzy, who are sitting at 2-4, Ghosty 2-5. They know the way Optic wants to play this map. They're not giving them those first bloods.
You get the wild round with Hook, which might have been a little blunder. Well, usually we lose that type of round, there's a blunder somewhere in for London, but like he gets the clutch, and yeah, I think you kind of said it, like they just brush it off and get right back to business. Like the fact they got 2 instantly. Just get the attitude right back where you need it. Nasty continuing his dominance, 6-2. Asim now, Deddy to pop at 5-5. There's 2 in front, and like a little jackrabbit. Hook comes bouncing at him, able to drop with first blood to Optic.
Yeah, him and Shotzi just, you know, roaming around art together. And they've been giving up this A plan. They're gonna go for it right away. Ghosty on the stage. Not always the easiest fight, just goes back, plays his life. Dash able to find another pick. Is Paul and Skrapz gonna have to try to clutch this one out in a 2 versus 4?
Gives up stage for now. He's playing all the way deep on the steps. They get position here for now. Hook with the strafe and the badge, able to win it. Knife out of the other end of it. Around to Optic.
And I don't think you're going to see that again from Asim. That was probably the first round where someone from London on their defense tried to get a little cheeky, a little aggressive, and well, he gets caught. The way they've been playing is just giving up the A site.
Well, I think it's okay sometimes.
No, of course.
Just keep them guessing, right? Like make them think that's a threat. I know it doesn't work out, but he very easily could have got 1, maybe 2. It's like even if things are working, you got to keep the threat there, and we'll see what they get back to on the defensive side of things. But for now, offense up for Ravens, and just a cluster here around the double doors.
Yeah, nobody's really watching that full flank. You do have Asim working up top. The trophy gonna protect Hook, but Asim's going for it. He's going for it. Shotzi is there. Some trades go down across the map as Skrapz was able to find Hook, but it's a 2-on-3. And there is that AR setup as Skrapz trying to find the angle on the Dashy, but he's not going to give him much.
He's able to get 1 pick.
No way!
Oh, Lord God, that cannot happen now. 1 versus 1. Dashy, Skrapz. Deddy out from Bruce.
And you have Deddy out for him. Nothing on Skrapz. It's going to be all timings. All timings.
Oh, round and around we go! And Dashy will spot him. Yeah, Deddy in the moment, he's able to take the round. Optic now up.
But that could just be tough for Skrapz, right? You're the trophy player in that scenario.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
But Dashy having himself a big map number 2 up to 8-5.
And I mean, you want
It's a little scary. It gets a little scary in that round.
I mean,
Skrapz, man, with some heroics at stage.
Because was it a 4v2 in that spot or 3v2?
Yeah, 4v2. Yeah.
Stun check for any kind of pressure, not going to hit.
I mean, I knew it. They were going to go right back to this, right? The bombs that they planted at A, they have retaken them, so they are not worried about giving this up. You can see all the white arrows starting to scramble a little bit, maybe how they want to work the flank. You see him just trying to get info, but there is the bomb working towards that site over at A, and Dashy so good at finding those picks in a big one-on-one. We talked about those 2 players going into this map. He's able to win it out, and now Hook doing what he does best.
Oh, okay, I lied. They're trying to pop Deddy. For some reason, you got a speaker, you got a hit. By the time he gets his gun up, Skrapz has snapped, and what has this round turned into? Ghosty caught another retake, and things unravel. That looked ludicrous, and like that's just, you know, you're hoping the hip fire hits, you're hoping you can get your gun up, but animation sometimes this game takes a little bit. Well, Skrapz just with the snapper.
Well, it's also just one of those scenarios. Bomb is planted, you're wasting time. You don't have to chow that, right? You do not have to chow out right there. You basically leave Ghosty in that position if you are Hook. If you have art control, maybe you can help out in one of those gunfights, but he goes for the quick trade. Yes, maybe that player is weak, but instead what happens is what we watched.
A bunch of hipfire bullets hitting nothing.
Yeah.
And then him putting the dirt. 4-4.
But these are the rounds we're talking about at times. We've already had a couple throughout this map for Optic.
Peeking for info, nearly dead. 31 HP, Shotzi gets out.
He's just trying to find something, anything, but
He's finding bullets.
They're making sure he has no openings. And now his Dedi is run out, but I think he spots that player up top, so he doesn't go for it. He doesn't go for it. He saw the player, you know. He doesn't miss those mantles very often.
But yeah, I mean, that's a good, I guess, image of what you're talking about, though. Like, the difficulty to find openings.
Well, London's just making sure that does not happen. They're trying to basically shut Shotzzy down out of the respect of his play style. Ghosty's going to find the opener. They're just going to fly on through stage.
Dashi did with another pick. And now you kind of back it up and play together. Love this. No reason to send it forward too much. That Shotzzy was just going to fly and chow back steps, but gets out for now. Doesn't make it like an easy pick for Skrapz. You got 25 seconds left to go. Now the pressure on London to try and push forward. Not going to win that first fight. Skrapz able to tag one, but he will drop. 5th round on the board now for Optic.
Similar to the hard point, just back and forth, everyone adjusting. I think London have played this map pretty darn well besides that clutch round. Just shutting down early aggression, but Optic, especially Dashi, continues to find picks as he is into double digits into round number 10.
Can they close it out here? The round 10 we go.
And it is developing so much quicker. They know they're giving up A. We're right into the retake.
Quick plant. Now the pressure on Ravens. Can he get it to around 11? Here comes the flood. Able to push forward behind it. And that's beautifully done. Back him up with the nade. And the AR shot allows the team to go forward. Now Nasty with the kill. Over to Shotzzy's POV we go. Ghosty able to take one. Shotzzy in from behind, and now the Dedi pop. We're into a 2 versus 2.
Ghosty has to buy time. He has to buy time for Shotzzy to make the play.
Asim's going though. Asim takes it forward. Oh! And Ghosty just spits on him. 1v1. Skrapz versus Ghosty.
Oh, he spotted him. It's done. It's done. Ghosty does kill.
And that's going to be one of those moments you love to be on the main stage if you are Ghosty. Round Warren making the play. And just one of those moments, maybe what you need to get something rolling now if you are Optic.
Oh, especially for him individually. I think what a round for Ghosty. I mean, he destroys Asim. He doesn't panic. He spots Skrapz. He knows the time is on his side. That's exactly what you want to see from that young man.
I mean, when I saw the corner of the screen and see him pushing, I'm like, oh, it's free.
Yeah, you thought so.
And just a little drop shot, some missed shots. He wins it, and what a search it was. But now we are tied up 1-1 and Optic finally have a map on the board, a little bit of hype. And I think it's big that it's a moment for Ghosty too, just for that confidence, right? Like, it's been a tough month. Like,
well, and even that map, like he got left out to dry in 2 or 3 of those rounds, right? Like, he's the last alive on the retakes. They know where he is, right? In those backlogs, he's gonna get just flooded, and that's what happened. But this time through, he was able to clutch on up in that 2 versus 4, him and Shotzzy. Well, it was a big one.
Yeah, no, it was a wild map, and you're now tied up 1-1. This crowd has started to become alive. It is electric in here after that victory. Now can you take the control? Can you go up 2-1 for the hometown team if you are Optic? But London have been battling. Quick break. Be right back, everybody.